Oh, hey.
Oh, wait. We're recording.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're super professional. Hey, guys. So
Always profesh.
we're here to talk to you guys about these pretty freaking sweet, dope-ass headphones.
So listen up.
So listen.
They're like pillows for your ears.
Oh, they are. They're so comfortable. So Studio Sweden sent us 3 pairs of amazing headphones. They're the Regent style.
Over the ear,
Super comfortable. Me and Michelle got white. Liz got black.
Yes.
And they're amazing. And we've been using them for the podcast now for a little while. And they are perfection.
We actually can hear. All of us can hear in our headphones.
I can hear in
with
both
our
ears.
Headphone splitter.
And
They're
it's
awesome.
Our splitter hated us.
Yeah, it did.
And I guess hated our old pair of headphones. Now that we have these.
Yeah, the splitter before didn't like
loves
our
it.
old headphones. So now we have these
Match
guys.
made in heaven.
It is. And they also have pretty cool features. Like we mentioned, the Bluetooth. They have interchangeable caps.
You can accessorize.
You can change
They're
the colors.
fashionable headphones. You use them in everyday life.
Yeah, they're really, really nice. And they come in all different styles. They have like the little Bluetooth ones that go in your ears. All different colors, styles, so many options. And 24-hour battery life.
Yeah.
And 20 days standby, which means you can just have them laying around and the battery's not going to die on
That's
you.
amazing.
Dope.
Which is really, really sweet.
Yeah.
So they were amazing and kind enough to send us these headphones. So we want to give you guys a discount. You get 15% off
15% off.
using the code One Tree Hill.
Yay!
Who would have thought?
One Tree Hill could get you a pair of Studio Sweden headphones.
Yeah.
For 15% off.
So you go to studiosweden.com and use the code One Tree Hill at checkout, and you'll get 15% off.
It's a pretty sweet deal to me.
Yeah. And if you guys get your own pair, take a pic. Take a selfie.
Take a selfie.
Yeah.
Tag us in it. Tag
Yeah.
Studio Sweden.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. But definitely check them out.
And definitely check out their Instagram because
so
it's
pretty.
the most aesthetically pleasing Instagram you've seen
Ever.
ever.
Ever. Okay, bye.
We love that. Peaceful today.
Guys, this is going to be a chill cast.
A chill cast.
I
love that.
We're just going to talk in really low voices. No, I'm kidding. But we are.
That's just not in our nature.
No, clearly.
It's my niche.
No,
It's in
that's
Michelle's
Michelle.
nature, but
One
not
day-
Ing and I.
One day we should do an opposite day where Michelle is like super like wham, meow, 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 and then me and Liz are like, hi.
I just don't
We're
think
just
it's
here.
possible. I just don't think it's possible.
I don't think so either.
But we could try.
We could try.
That's okay. So this is Tree Hill Talk. This is the One Tree Hill podcast. I'm Ingrid,
I'm Liz.
And I'm Michelle.
and we watch one episode a week,
Not two.
not
just
two
one.
anymore. And this week we watched season 8, episode 4, titled
We All Fall Down.
We All Fall Down. See, I threw the line and I was like, one of them knows because I
We all
don't remember.
Fall down.
And it aired on October 5th, 2010.
2010.
Mm-hmm.
We're making our way through, we're almost to 2011 with
Yeah.
this. Crazy. Woo. And then the show ends in 2012. So,
Right. This was airing when I graduated college.
right.
University, as the British say.
University.
University. I don't know why I decided to do that. For funsies. Okay.
That made me giggle.
I'm trying to draw sweat on this smiley face because the scene opens up with Nate and his buff arms, and I drew this like cute little smiley, but I'm trying to make him like sweat, like.
Oh, yes.
But it's not really coming out. It looks like he's crying.
Yeah, I wrote, hello, biceps.
Hello, biceps. Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto. He was playing basketball, like by himself, shooting some hoops at the river court.
It was nice seeing it open up, and she doesn't say "Dear Lucas," but then she does say "Dear
But then she
Lucas."
does say
I'm like,
"Dear
oh, okay,
Lucas."
we're still keeping with the theme of
We
"Dear
are.
Lucas."
And I do have the Dear Lucas.
Yes, I
Chunk.
love
Yay.
this.
Awesome.
She says, Haley James Scott, by the way, says, Dear Lucas, every time I write that sounds so strange. How did our lives drift so far apart? And how, without even trying, did we make our lives so complicated? I guess what I mean to say is, it all seems so much easier when we face the future together.
Yeah, they were always facing the future together, and now they're not. And it's very sad.
Yeah, what the F, Luke? What the F, Luke? Come back. We're still not over it.
Not over it ever.
And I'm still not over it. Like,
Ingrid's
friggin' 10 years later. Still
Just not
bitter.
over it.
Okay, and Nate is jumping around all sweaty and bicepy, and in my notes, I don't know why I wrote Austin is recording Nate instead of Julian.
Julian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Julian was like creepily. At first, we don't see who's recording, and we're like, oh my god, does
like,
Nate have a
ooh,
stalker?
Who is it?
But it was Julian,
Which I'm excited about
making
this
a little.
thing.
Who's pretty much using iMovie to edit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of putting together
He's
a little.
testing out a new camera.
Yes. Someone gave him it, right? They needed a hot young person to
He's the hot young
figure
director.
it out. I guess
Something
is that
like
what he
On
said?
the hot young directors list.
List, so I
Either-
guess that means you get a free camera.
Cool. I mean, props
Sure.
to you. Sure.
Why not? After that scene, we have Haley working at the crisis intervention hotline.
Which she said she was going to do, and I'm glad that we're seeing her do it.
Yeah, which is cool.
She's helping people, maybe not in the way that she originally hoped, but she's helping people.
She's doing her thing.
Fix a Jello trifle, and I
Yeah.
thought that was funny.
Get a cat out of the
Get
tree.
a cat out
and
of the tree.
Junk called.
And Junk called her. I thought that was great. I'm like, yes, Junk is relevant. Yes.
So sad though.
It is.
Poor
No, but it is
Junk.
sad. He's like, I'm still living at home.
And is he the one who called back and said, "What are you wearing?"
I'm
Or
pretty sure
asked
that
what
was
you're
him.
wearing?
Yeah. It was funny.
That was
I
really
enjoy that they did that.
Me too.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's doing her thing, doing that. You can tell that she wants more from it, but she hasn't gotten a phone call yet that is more meaningful than
Yeah.
some
Right.
biddies dropping souffles.
Right.
Biddies dropping souffles.
I just think it's funny that people would actually call in for these things. Like, oh, I dropped a souffle on the floor. Like,
Yeah.
I need help.
I'm
I
not
don't know
gonna
if
on the
they
help
actually
hotline.
do.
I don't think so.
honestly though, I've read some stories of people that work not crisis intervention, but like the 911 operators. They get calls for the dumbest shit.
Really?
I'm sure they do.
People call for like really. If you go online and read some of the dumbest 911 calls, you're like,
we
why
should
are
do
you?
that on It Takes Three.
We could do that on
That
It
would
Takes
be
Three.
a really funny
Make
podcast
that
episode.
note. Some of the things are just ridiculous. You're like, how are you sharing the same oxygen as me?
Other people, yeah.
Why are you existing?
Right.
After that, we see Brooke visiting Queen Victoria with her
Ruling, as I knew she would.
with her prison bitch Adele.
Oh my God, how funny was that? And she's like snapping her finger.
Yeah, she's like, Adele, go talk to the warden about these orange jumpsuits. They're atrocious.
Well, I mean, we knew. Did we expect anything less
Oh,
from
no,
her? We
of
knew
course.
this was
She
going
is
to be her
running
in prison.
that prison, like
Yeah.
the queen bitch that she
She's
is.
the queen.
She wants the line to go in an urban direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Brooke's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Let's not." And
She
say
was
we
like
did.
shocked that she's
She-
working.
Right, and she
inside the
said
jail.
that she's gonna have mad street cred.
That
Yeah.
I love that.
She's like, I'm gonna have mad street cred when I get out of here.
Yeah.
So, but
I love it.
I love Victoria.
I think it's
And
great.
She's awesome in jail and
Yeah, she's great.
killing the game. And then, I just put LOL street cred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we cut to Chex golfing.
Which, okay. I have. Maybe my opinion is
I
on the lower.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear your thoughts with this.
let's go around the room. Let's start with Liz.
Round
She's the
table?
most animated.
I liked it. I enjoyed some of the things. Obviously, we'll get to that I didn't enjoy as much, but I like. You know me. I like the fresh romance. I like getting to know each other. I like when it's like in the baby steps and like they haven't slept together yet and like they don't know, like tiptoeing around. Like I live for that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm all about that CW life. Give me like the teenage relationships. Obviously they're not teenagers anymore, but
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff. So I thoroughly enjoyed the Chex Mix scenes
Okay.
this episode.
I
Anyone else different?
didn't
Yes.
hate it.
Okay.
I think we could have had 2 less scenes.
No,
Agreed.
there definitely was a lot of golf.
100%.
There was a lot of golfing.
There was a lot of.
There's too much golf.
We could have cut it down 2 or 3 scenes.
I agree. I totally agree with you. But
We
I
didn't-
did enjoy
some
them.
of those middle ones.
Yeah.
Didn't like
just
the
didn't need to-
head joke.
No.
He who shall not be named most lately wrote. That
spit
whole
on
scene,
that.
the golf guys, crashing into each other because she's bending. Like
Yeah.
No.
all of
none
those
of that
scenes
could have been avoided.
we could have cut them out. We could have had maybe. I would have been fine with 3 scenes. 3 love them start to finish.
Yeah.
I would have been good.
Me too.
Yeah,
It was just like every time we come, I'm like, they're still golfing.
Yeah,
It's
same
like the
here.
longest
the whole
golf
day they were
game.
golfing.
Yeah.
I know,
It
but
was supposed to be like an hour or two.
right. So
But the whole episode.
That's how I
no,
felt
it
about
was
them.
an excessive amount of golf.
Too much golfing.
Too much golf. Michelle?
Yeah. No, I kind of feel the same way as Ingrid. I understood the purpose of these scenes
Right.
to
Yeah.
be more lighter and to develop and
Yeah.
learn more about these characters, but I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the thing is, I like Chase and I like Alex, but
Mhm.
I was just kind of like,
Right, and they're
I'm over
fine.
this.
Like I wasn't hating it
yeah,
at all.
yeah.
I just was
Neutral?
like every time they're seen, I was like,
Yeah,
like
I'm
I would have,
over it.
I would have even rather had seen more
No,
Quinn.
no.
honestly, Quinn and Haley, Quinn and Nate.
Quay had the perfect amount of scenes, in my opinion.
Because they had one and one Clay was sleeping in.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
everyone's entitled to their opinion.
But honestly, it was too much checks.
Yeah,
I
As me and Liz take drinks
gulp
at the same
time. I'm having wine. Ingrid's having water.
I'm interchanging between water and wine.
Yes, we're both severely
Like
dehydrated
Jesus.
today, but you know, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it. They were there for the lightness. I mean, but even though to me this whole episode was on the lighter side.
Yeah.
It wasn't. There wasn't anything like heavy besides like the beach house with Nate and him like going there and then he's cleaning it at the end. Like that was like that's some heavy shit.
right.
But
overall,
other than that, it really wasn't like a really
it was pretty light.
it was heavy because they were dealing with very heavy things.
heavy things. Yeah.
But from an audience perspective, it wasn't like drama,
Right.
Winter Hill drama.
Which
yeah, it
I
wasn't
kind
typical
of-
like let's drive over this
Can we get
bridge
that again?
Right.
Drama.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Drama.
Actually, that was probably the best part of my day.
Yeah.
But anyway,
You're welcome.
yeah. So that we had the Czechs golf.
Yeah, they're
and that's about it for that time being.
Yeah, and then Julian is picking up Brooke. Well, he was probably just waiting out in the car,
Yeah.
getting Brooke from Victoria's lair of,
the prison.
And
He's also recording her, and she's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
and she's talking about like the company, and she's kind of just venting, and nothing really crazy.
Yeah.
Simple stuff.
No.
No.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
Next scene is Haley is asking Nate if Quinn can stay with them for a while until Clay gets
Gets out of the
out.
hospital.
I wrote Nate shaving. Aw.
Yeah,
That's
and then he gets the shaving cream on her face, and he
Yeah.
wipes. That was a really cute
They
naily
are
scene.
It was sweet.
So
Very
cute.
sweet together.
So cute. And most of that shit is improvised, which makes it even better.
It does
Yeah.
make it better.
They just have that. They have great chemistry.
great,
Yeah. Great chemistry. They know how to work with each other. and
Yeah.
very
really
natural.
Very natural, very cute. Then the next scene I just put Quay at hospital.
I just put Quay. They didn't even
Yeah.
get extra words.
I just put
You guys are better than me. I didn't write anything, so
yeah, that was
I went out and then I put tan biceps, which I know is about Julian.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
the next-
completely
yeah.
not even with you guys
well,
here.
you know, Quay, that was the scene where they were at the hospital and she's talking to him and
Yeah.
you know, she
Quay
said-
things.
But I remember Liz said, "Okay, that scene wasn't that bad.
No, it
did say
wasn't.
that.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't.
bad.
it was fine. It was very
the perfect
normal.
amount of time. They should be on the screen. The things they said
Quinn
were
didn't say
fine.
anything
She didn't
Quinn-ish.
say any quotes or philosophical things, and
Mhm.
I was like, you know what? Okay, next.
Was that
Before it
scene
ruins
her
it.
just visiting? Was she saying goodbye?
No,
She
I
was
think
still at the
She's
hospital.
still at the
Yeah,
hospital,
they
right?
were just like,
Visiting.
She just stopped by his room.
yeah,
Yeah, and
She's
these
like-
huge hospital rooms. They
Yes,
can fit
they have
50
huge
and they
beds.
Well,
each
yes,
have their
hospital
own room.
Mm-hmm.
huge.
No
Huge.
roommates at Tree
Yeah.
Hill Hospital.
After that is the bad intro.
Yay! I don't wanna be.
It was so.
But it was like, but honestly,
It was like, what's
hear me
that?
out.
Oh yes,
It fit the episode.
100%.
yeah, it did.
It did.
As cringy and as terrible as it was,
did.
now that I look back, I'm like, it fit the episode.
What's
the
that
tone of it.
song? That song. Shit. It's like,
Girl, you got to give me more than that.
Fireflies.
Oh.
Owl City.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Really?
Yeah, it had that weird like techno
Oh, I didn't get that
ish
at
weird
all.
kind of. No, no
Shell's
one
face.
else.
I
No.
got porn.
Yeah, it had like the
It was just very
weird.
Yeah, it was so like melodramatic.
Susie Suh is the singer.
Which I thought it was
Susie
Susie Suck.
I know, but
It's not
S-U-H.
Suh.
I don't know if it's Suh or Sue.
Sue.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how to pronounce it. Susie Suh. I don't know.
Susie.
But she had another song in the episode, apparently, I think. We'll do
Oh.
that during music trivia session. But
It fit.
Yeah.
You're right.
it did end up fitting.
Yeah.
But in the beginning watching it, I was like, ugh.
The opening, because on the bridge, the song, before she started singing, I'm like,
Yeah.
what is this?
It was just,
It made me
give me back
squint a
Fall Out
lot.
Boy from last week.
I know you start. We don't want that.
We don't want that, but compared to this,
And the Mia, right? She sung,
yeah,
and that wasn't good.
that wasn't good
Kate
either.
Vogel, I should say Kate Vogel. But I was like,
They
well,
just don't fit. At least Fall Out Boy was a little more upbeat.
Sorry, I'm looking up
Like-
Susie. How to pronounce Susie Suh. It's
Can you find it? No.
in English.
Are you looking up the artist,
Did you hit play?
or are you looking up?
Susie
Sue.
Ah.
It was a little delayed, but it's Susie Sue, guys.
Susie Sue. Okay. Now we
Now
can
we
sleep
know.
We can
tonight.
actually sleep. Yeah.
After that, Haley tells Quinn that she's going to be moving in with her. For
Yeah.
She's
now.
like, okay, yeah,
Yeah, she's down.
sounds good.
After that, I just put checks again. They're playing Truth or Dare.
I put tan checks,
Tan checks.
Tan
so
checks.
tan.
but yeah, truth or
Very
dare.
tan. Very tan.
So little clothing on Alex.
Yeah, very skimpy.
Uh,
Very skimpy.
And then I put Biltmore Estate for a wedding when Julian takes Brooke to that huge estate,
Yes, and
which
I
is
put
like bigger
tan
than
biceps.
Ohika Castle here.
I know it was
Huge.
huge. It was huge.
Freaking
I
huge.
put mansion is beautiful. Yeah,
And she deserves it.
she does deserve it.
Yeah, because he's saying, looking back,
Yeah.
they're gonna remember the wedding
They're not
versus
going to
all
remember
this
their
other
financial troubles and
shit.
all that, which is
But-
true. You look at the
that's
picture, like I wasn't struggling then. I got
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
So is it, but if we continue on with this episode,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see that might not happen.
Right.
Right.
The next scene I have written down, I put Nate and Clay scene talking about kidney situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're watching golf. 'cause I
Yes.
also made
Again,
note of
But
that.
not,
Golf.
and it's funny, not looking at each other, but talking to each other, both watching golf, but
Yeah.
like having this like serious conversation
Right.
about Nate actually going to want to give
But
him
it's
his
such a
kidney.
bro thing to
So
do.
bro.
Such a guy thing, like having a serious conversation, but like half paying attention to something
Right.
else.
And Clay's
So
like,
true. I
how
didn't
could
think
you
of it
do
like
that?
But
Yeah.
yeah, that
It
really is like the
It is the
epitome.
the
That wraps
epitome
it
of-
up.
epitome
It
of
is.
guys.
Yeah.
But
And Clay said, how could you do that? You're risking your career for me.
Yeah.
And Nate's like, well, I thought you were going to die.
yeah,
No big deal.
NBD.
NBD.
Take my
And Clay's
kidney.
like, no, it is a big deal.
Yeah. But, Nate still doesn't tell him
Right.
that, oh, by the way, I was willing to give you the kidney because I wasn't going to play anyway.
Yeah, I'm not
You know,
going.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back to camp.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay, Nate. After that, I put the investor goes to Brooke about his daughter.
That was
This was
like
rough.
This was really
That
rough.
was rough.
And I was like, oh, come on. Why do we have to write it in where, I mean, I'm sure, in the next couple episodes, we'll see why they did that. And now Brooke's going to sell everything she has
Yeah.
or liquidate it or whatever.
Right.
But I was like, ooh, that was so harsh.
It was
that was like
harsh.
so uncalled for, dude.
You're a grown ass man.
right.
You decided to take your daughter's life savings for college and invest them in a clothing company.
Even
Which
Victoria agrees. She's like, what an idiot.
Yeah, which you pan to the next episode, the next scene. I'm sorry, and Victoria literally word for word said exactly what I was thinking
Yeah.
while we were watching.
What
I'm
an
like,
idiot.
who does that? Granted, okay, he had faith in the company and in Brooke. He thought the money was gonna
Yeah.
build up, and maybe he wanted to set his daughter up. Loses everything.
Yeah.
Gives the guilt trip about the picture. Blah blah blah. And of course, Brooke, being like the heart on her sleeve type of person, is
She's
destroyed.
devastated. Yeah.
So
I mean, wouldn't you guys be? That's horrible.
Totally.
it sucks.
But there's a whole team. It's not just Brooke's
Right.
fault.
And
Right.
Brooke wasn't involved at all.
Exactly,
so
which
Right.
is the worst part
And
of
she's
it.
taking the blow because this is her company.
Yeah.
She's the name.
She's
yeah.
the name. She is B. Davis. And then that right after is when Brooke goes to Victoria and says that she wants to sell everything because
Victoria's like, no.
because the reason the way that Victoria is saving the company is by using all the money from those investors.
Right.
Right.
And I wrote down that Brooke has like the best moral compass on this show. I feel like she has developed obviously we know like first season Brooke. You couldn't
a
say
kid.
this. She's a child.
Yeah.
But out of everyone, I feel like she really like has this like great morality where she always does the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, she's so good.
She's
So good. She's given up everything. I mean, now we know she's going to like give up everything to give it back to the investors. And like, that's
The
amazing.
moral of this story is you don't need things. You need love.
You need love.
It's not about
Materialistic things.
And I mean, it goes on. Like Haley says
that
the
goes
same
on.
thing.
Mhm.
And
That's
Nate,
like the
theme of the
underlying
episode.
theme.
but it's very true.
That is true.
It is.
After that, I just have Quinn says bye to Clay.
Me too. That's what I wrote too.
And I have nothing. It's just funny.
Yeah.
I've had yet to write down a Quinn
I
scene.
tried to write down at least one thing about each
too.
scene. That
Me
way we can
too.
go. Now that we're doing one episode at a time, I'm like, okay, I got to get each scene
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we gotta hit everything.
She's
Right.
saying goodbye to Clay.
Clay.
And she said something like how like they're not them or so, like she's like, we have to get back to us. And he's like, I said out loud, I'm like, but you guys are together,
yeah.
I guess, because they're
Yeah.
not in the same
Yeah.
house or
I mean,
in the same area.
to give them some credit,
Yeah.
they both were shot.
Yeah.
So it's scary.
and bleeding out for
Yeah.
a night and
For
a
like
half
24
day,
hours.
yeah.
So to not keep an eye on one another.
No, it's
Do
hard.
you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll give you that, Quinny.
Okay,
There
Michelle.
you go.
Oh, she
there you go,
called her
Quinn.
Quinny.
See, I felt a little for Quinn last time, and now Michelle's feeling it today.
I mean,
It's minuscule.
but it's there.
It's still there.
A little smidgen.
Yeah.
It
little bit.
counts.
After that, I wrote Chase tells Alex about Clean Teen.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm glad he brought
Cool.
that up.
Just like
Yeah, I
I
mean, for the
don't-
audience, it was funny to go and reminisce
Go
about
back.
Chase and how
And-
when we first met him, he was in the Clean Teens.
yeah, and how Alex guessed that he was a skater boy.
yeah, she
Yeah.
she said
she
see
pegged
you
him
later,
pretty
boy.
well. Ooh,
Throwback.
I love that song.
I know that's a good one. Yeah, I just like
It's,
I had
you
to
know,
keep
it's
writing
fine.
down, like you said, because I am trying to. but,
Right.
like every time, just like, okay, another
like,
truth or
checks
dare,
again.
another.
I just don't care.
And I was like, smiling. For those of you who can't see me, I'm smiling.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like,
know.
okay, move on. Like, I'd
Yeah.
rather see what everyone else is up to, pretty
Yeah.
much. Like, I wish they would have done half the amount of scenes of checks and had some Mouth and Millie.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah.
You know, like,
Agreed.
instead of 6 bajillion scenes of
These new
Checks.
people ish.
let's have a little bit of time, two or three scenes with Mouth and Millie. Even
yeah,
two.
I would have
Just like whatever.
enjoyed that.
It was just too much.
Yeah.
Of the same cheesy, like, I
know.
it
I'm
was
with you,
just-
girl.
I'm
I'm
just
like
I'm
me
just-
and our souls are just.
We're intertwined right now.
You guys are intertwined, yet I wrote on my notes, I love checks with a heart.
Wow.
God.
This is on the second page, though, so this is like later on, which we'll
I
get
even
to.
at
Yeah,
one
we'll
point
get-
I did write boring.
Aw, yeah, I just
Or there it is. Golf
Yeah.
scenes again.
yeah.
No, I agree. The golf was too much. It was too much.
Yeah, it was too like if they started playing with golf and then they went to dinner or
Yeah.
like cut
Yeah.
too much.
We could have
golf.
had more different scene, a different
like
scenery
you know
for
when
them.
Julian's hanging out with I don't know why I want to call them all by their actor's name. I was about to say Jackson. Jamie. When they're hanging out, it's like they're playing baseball,
Yeah,
but
they're
then the
going
next
to different
scene, they're
scenes.
getting root beer floats, and then
Yeah.
they're getting ice cream. Like at least they're moving
Jumi.
around.
Jumi.
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 Backs of
Jumi's,
Jumis.
Jumi's always doing an abundant amount
Right.
of activities.
Right. We were
Checks
missing that
is
for
super
Checks.
white bread playing golf all day.
Yeah. And this episode took place in one day because
One
no one
day.
changed their outfits.
Mhm.
Right.
So is that? See, like I guess Brooke went back and forth to the.
I guess.
To the
Yeah,
jail?
because she was going
Yeah.
to tell her mom, I'm looking to sell and give my company away. I
Right.
guess she felt like that was necessary to go back.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then Julian was everywhere.
Yeah, he was all over the
Yeah.
place. What a good guy, that Julian, bringing
That
those
Julie
those
Bear.
flowers. Julie Bear.
So cute.
Oh,
Didn't mean to jump ahead,
Julie
but
Bear.
I was just like, oh yeah, it
Well,
did
it's
take
sort
place
of
in-
kind of next Julian
Well,
with the flowers.
No, not yet.
No,
Not
it's
yet.
not.
We got two
See,
scenes.
I have nothing on my notes.
We got two scenes before
Please
that.
tell me, but they are.
We got Quinn getting her hair washed by
Oh.
Haley.
That looks
No wonder why I
so
didn't write it down.
great. But didn't that look
it
amazing?
looks awesome,
looks
and
so
their
nice.
bathroom is gorgeous.
There's nothing
That tub
better
is
than getting your
huge.
hair
I
washed.
know. And it was like draped over the
yeah, it
bathtub and
looks
being
so perfect.
like a little
Pouring
picture.
water.
I was like, wow. I didn't care
Scratching
about
her
who it was happening to. I just
No.
wanted it for myself.
Yeah.
It's just so nice. After that, we have Clay wants Nate to go to the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nate is
We're all like,
still,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, and Clay is still in the dark about
What Nate's
Nate's
deciding.
true plans. Well, Nate actually didn't make the decision until the next scene. Just kidding, not yet. No,
No.
actually, no, not for a while.
Not for a while.
I saw Julian, but it's not that scene. JK. Well, he hasn't made a decision yet because Julian is bringing flowers to Haley
Right.
and saying how she can call him
We
anytime.
loved that
Yeah.
scene as collective
Yes.
whole. I
He
feel like
picked the
we were like
flowers?
friendship, and
Friendship.
Julian picked the
And
flowers.
he picked the flowers.
He's so in touch with his feminine side.
and
It's
he was
very
like,
adorable.
I wanted tiger lilies, but they only had regular, and I thought these
So
other,
funny.
what were the other flowers?
Calla lilies?
yeah.
Or did he want calla
Oh,
lilies?
he wanted regular lilies, but they had calla
There,
lilies.
calla lilies.
And then he had what were those tall flowers
Yeah.
called? The other ones. And he's like, I thought they accented them perfectly. And he's like, ooh, I should go. Like, 'cause
I just thoroughly enjoyed that whole scene.
that whole scene.
I love seeing Julian in his element, like being goofy and
Yeah.
really quirky and feminine. I just think it's really funny.
He's really stepped up.
He
He's
has.
become a good friend.
He's been a good friend. He's been a good
Yeah.
fiance. He's been a good almost uncle
And
sort
good
of.
character.
You know, yeah. He's just
Yeah.
been. I'm really enjoying Julian, the progression of Julian,
Mhm.
which I knew that I would, but
Yeah.
I'm really.
He's
I'm
come a
happy
long
to
way
see how he
since when
is.
we first met him and Peyton was around.
Yeah.
And
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, it feels so strange to even
I
think
know.
about
Right?
that.
we just didn't
Totally
know him.
different. We just didn't know him.
we didn't know
But you know
him.
what? Now we do.
Yeah,
And look how much we enjoy him.
we do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
We are there.
I wrote a quote, but
Yes.
I can't read my handwriting, so I'm hoping it counts.
Okay, what's the quote?
You know how to keep your head. Oh, it's the quote. Oh my goodness gracious!
I guess that was the next
Yeah,
scene
you know how to
with
keep your head down.
you know how to and I was like, oh,
The
and like
down
they
part,
didn't
not great.
they didn't really like, laugh at each other. It was kind of like she like looked at him and was like, "Don't be fresh" or something. I'm
She
like,
said sexual
ew.
innuendos
And no, she said don't.
or sexual pun. She said
Something.
something.
It was something
No,
like
she
that.
kept saying, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
what was
I
it?
know. I
It
know.
was like egging her on, but it's like that word.
yeah,
Fuck. What is that word?
We'll have
She
to
kept
look it
saying
up.
it.
I know.
Shit. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept yelling the one word at him.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
yeah. I know. I know exactly what
Damn
you're talking
it.
about. I can't think of the
I
word
didn't write
either.
that down. Before that, though, Nate goes to the beach house.
Yes, and I wrote, "Do not enter
Oh.
beach house,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the sign
And
was
he's
up.
kind of like traumatized by seeing all the blood and all the medical stuff
Yeah,
all over the
I
floor.
mean, who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
It's kind of bizarre to like walk in there, especially if it's not like it's just a stranger. This is like your
Yeah, your
sister-in-law and your best friend.
blood all over the place.
Not good. I mean,
Not
luckily,
bueno.
for them, they're alive and they lived to see the day. But
Yeah.
that's like really traumatizing.
After that is when Alex wins golf.
This must be when I wrote,
And
"I love
then-
checks." This must be
Well, and then, he's like, well, what's my dare? And she asked for a kiss.
a kiss on the cheek. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
Sweet.
I
They're
mean,
just
fine.
it was sweet, and she's testing the waters
She
with
is,
him.
yeah.
She's like, "Are you gonna be a douche or
Yeah,
not?"
are you gonna-
and
yeah.
he keeps, on her checklist, like hitting all the points, and then she's like, "I knew you would say that," and then
Yeah.
like invites him in. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, giddy little schoolgirl." I'm like, "Yay!" And they're like rolling their eyes
Liz
at me, but
is
I'm like,
alone on that boat.
"Yay!"
Me and Michelle are on the dock and we're
Bye,
like,
I'm
Liz.
"Bye,
like,
Liz."
romance. What? Yay!
I like romance.
I do too, but not checks.
Yeah,
I
not
just
this.
don't
Okay,
care.
I'm alone. Whatever.
And then after that, I just wrote Jamie drew Quinn a picture
Yeah.
Yes,
That was
That's
cute.
hard.
with a
Very
little
cute.
star on it. After that is when Julian and Nate are at the bar, and Nate tells Julian about the fact that he doesn't want to play basketball anymore.
Yeah.
And what kind of sent him to make the final decision was how Julian brought up the fact that Jamie loves baseball.
He's like, I didn't even know that about my own son. Yeah. Poor Nate.
Poor Nate. But Nate's
He's
around.
better
and
off. He's better
a good
off.
Did
dad.
either of you wonder why Julian was at the bar?
Yeah, I don't know. He's like, the next round's on me.
Did the scene cut to both of them already there, or did one of them walk
looked
in
like
to
Julian,
join?
like, walked in, yeah.
Nate was sitting at the bar.
This was after he came back from the house.
Yeah.
Maybe Julian knew he was there and he wanted to tell him that he dropped by with flowers.
Maybe,
or-
yeah. It's
Yeah,
not a big
something
deal.
like that.
I'm just
No,
like,
it's not, but I
like
couldn't think
Julian
of it
had
either.
such a busy day.
He was jumping around.
very busy.
He's making his rounds.
I appreciate that, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a busy boy.
No, I appreciated him and Nate speaking because this was the first person Nate actually told.
Yeah, out loud.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Julian said, "When did you decide?" And he's like, "Right now."
Yeah.
My kid likes
Which
baseball. What?
as the audience, you can kind of see it
Yeah.
from
Right.
since last episode. So
Yeah.
that flashed over there, but we're good. After that, I wrote Brooke cries to Julian about the company.
yeah, the best crier in the history of criers
Best crier of
goes
all
to Sophia
time.
Bush. She really pulls
The
she
heartstrings.
twists those heartstrings. She's so phenomenal.
She's just so good at feeling feels.
Yeah, she really is. And Julian's just there to comfort her, give her little hugs and smooches
with his biceps.
with his biceps, tan biceps.
Um,
Digging Julian, if you didn't notice.
Speaking of biceps, Nate then tells Haley about the fact that he wants
Speaking
to
of biceps,
the other bicep boy. He finally tells Haley that he wants to retire, not.
retire at 24. I said,
Yeah.
not a
And-
bad gig.
Of course, Haley is freaking down.
Yeah.
She's all for it because
She's like,
he
yeah,
said,
you'll be home. You'll be here with me and Jamie. Like,
but he's afraid that if he were to continue to play, he's not going to be able to walk.
Yeah.
He's going to do so much
and
damage.
she's like,
Yeah.
all right, sold.
He
You don't
wants
have
to
tell
walk
me
away
twice.
while he can.
Right.
you know?
And help her with Jamie and the family and the new baby. And she's like, oh, I don't need to hear anything else. Like, totally.
yeah. But at least he's making this decision and he knows. And even Haley's like, "Are you sure you're going to be okay?" And
She hugged him and she stepped back. She's like, wait, are you okay? And
because
he's like,
flashback to Gaston
fine.
Nathan,
Yeah.
who really needed
yeah.
basketball.
Gaston. And Nathan lived his
Oh,
dream,
well,
and now he's able to walk away from his dream. Like, he lived it. He
Right.
went to the
Yeah,
NBA.
he
He
already did it.
played, and now he's like,
And he
all
was
right,
like,
now
"Not
I can
everyone
live."
gets to live their
Right.
dreams."
No, it's true.
It
It's
is true.
absolutely right.
and he was able to. So
Oh, I'm glad
Aw.
we'll see more air. I'm hopeful there's now more airtime for
for Nate,
Nate.
yeah.
With Nellie at least, or maybe now we'll have friendship again with
Friendship.
Clay and Quinn.
There's going to
and
be more
whatever.
friendship.
More friendship,
There
which
will
I'm
be.
all about. Yay!
There'll be lots of friendship episodes. Pinky promise.
Woo!
Then I have Nate talks to Quinn about the beach house. He brings her
It's
bags. He says, it's gonna be
It's
fine.
gonna be fine when you guys
when
come
you
back.
guys come back. And she's like, yeah, when we come back. She whispered it, repeated it. I was like, ooh, she's having issues.
Where was the scene where she says this with Haley? Remember, she said, I don't know what the quote was. I don't have it, but
With
she
the
said
chicken dumpling soup.
yes,
Oh, yeah, when she
Haley
brings the
brings in the soup, and she's like, oh,
I think it
something
was.
like God put angels on this earth,
And
you are one of them.
and I am lucky enough that one of my angels.
I mean, what she was saying, we agreed was very
it's
sweet.
very sweet. She just
but
said it in a Quinn
She
way.
said it in a very Quinn way, and we were laughing because,
It was-
of
what
course,
do
it had to
we-
be like
what
a
do-
quote.
What do we call it? Quingy?
Quingy. It's Quingy.
Yeah, she's Quingy.
She's just a little Quingy.
Quingy.
That's okay.
I love that. Quingy.
And then I put checks kiss at door, and then she goes, get in here.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
She tested him.
She
'Cause
did.
he was
and
like-
he passed the test.
Right, because he was walking away, and she's like, you're really going to leave? And he's like, well, yeah, because, you said to leave. And she's like, get in here. I knew you were good. Get in here. I was like, typical Alex.
Did you love
Yeah.
that list? Were you in your
That's
glory?
I did, but I also kind of wanted Chase to be like, no, I'm good.
yeah,
and like,
that would have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I respect you even more so. But, whatever.
You wanted to
It's
get it in.
checks. They're probably not endgame, so whatever.
Yeah.
But, I was excited. It was cute. I thought it was cute.
Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever.
I don't care.
And then Brooke and the investors?
Nope.
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 Sorry. Is another
Yep.
Quinn scene?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Haley Haley gets a call
Yeah,
from the
the
Irish
hotline.
accent person.
Yes.
Oh, that was before this?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess it was. Yes,
Yeah.
because as this person's talking, then we see the Brooke
we
and-
see all
Yeah.
the scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the Irish woman.
The Irish was it a boy?
Was
or
it a woman?
girl?
I think it was a woman.
I
but
think it was a
could have
woman.
been a
It
guy
could have been a man, but
talking about.
you know, this person,
But they had a
Irish
very
womaness.
Irish accent.
Yeah.
an Irish brogue, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called?
Talking about how their life is just really hard, and Haley's like, finally, like
Finally
this is what I
someone
want
to connect. Yeah.
to connect and help. So I guess we shall see what that's about.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
You think this person will keep calling back?
Maybe if they wanted to continue that, like every time she
Yeah.
shows up, they talk.
Maybe.
Or maybe this just fit the episode of
Right.
like
Yeah.
this person has no one, feels alone.
Right.
Talked about good people and failure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It fit the episode, but it could go on.
Yeah.
It
I
could.
liked. I actually liked when Quinn went in and laid with Clay. It was cute.
Aww.
I liked it. He's
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing here?" It was just sweet. I thought it
Yeah.
was cute.
It was
Yay!
cute. Wow.
It was fine. There were no words, right?
No, there
Barely
was no
anything.
words spoken.
He
really.
just said,
It
"Oh, you
was
know, what are you
sweet.
doing?"
I just
here?
thought it
Yeah.
was just
It was sweet.
for
Like
once.
in
I
one
was like,
Tree
oh,
Hill fashion, though, I'm still waiting for something.
yeah, something
Bad to
big.
happen.
I mean, we're due for it, right?
I
This was
know.
a mellow episode.
Well,
Next
I mean,
episode.
we're just getting over Clay almost dying, and they
I
were both
guess.
shot.
I
I know.
guess.
We're gonna have a lull.
I know, but we expect so
expect-
Two
much drama.
two main characters were shot.
I know.
You know,
Main.
and then they were walking around in La La Land,
That's
the
true.
in
Yeah,
between.
thank God that's over.
the upside down, wherever
The
the, fuck
upside
they were.
And then
after
Julian's piecing together.
Nope.
Okay. Wow. My notes are horrible.
after that
I'm
is
just not going
when
to speak until
when
you
Brooke
speak.
when Brooke decides to liquidate the assets.
Yes. Okay.
is
No,
the
that
first
was that
scene.
wasn't my next note.
Right. Then Quinn goes to Clay. Then
okay.
Julian looks at the tape.
Yeah,
that he
I am
recorded.
enjoying that. And he wrote "What Comes Next."
Yep, that's what
going
he
to be
titled it.
You think it's just going to be Nate, or is he going to do like Brooke's story? Because he wasn't recording Brooke too, but didn't. He kept going back and forth with Nate, rewinding and fast forwarding. So I don't know if
I think
maybe
he
it's
was
going to
just
be like a.
piecing
Piecing it
how it
together.
would look. I think
Mhm.
he'll
I
do
think
each
it's
person.
it's a good idea.
Because Brooke's coming to a crossroad.
Mm-hmm.
Haley's coming to a crossroad.
Yeah.
I mean, every person
Everyone.
in this group is coming to a crossroad.
Right. Yeah. I mean, even if you go extend like Mouth doesn't really know career wise what he's going to do,
Yeah.
and Millie, and so
Mhm.
it's going to fit for everyone. So this is exciting.
Yeah.
Yay.
And then it ends with Nate cleaning up blood.
Ooh, yeah. I was like, we could just get new carpet, but you know, you do
Dude,
you.
You need alcohol.
Yeah.
That gets blood up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How
I mean,
does
but that's
Michelle,
an
what are
excessive
you
amount
up
of
to?
blood. That is a shit ton
Cat
of blood.
blood.
Yeah, Michelle's like, I
Cat
clean up
blood.
blood all the time. The blood of my
All
enemies.
the blood
Eey.
on my Kayla.
Should we take a break?
Take a break.
Take a break. We should really record that song.
We sing it live every time.
Every time.
Take
Yeah,
a
you're right.
break.
Take a break.
Remember when this podcast was like a lifestyle podcast, though?
Which one?
Oh, sorry. I forgot. We were doing Tree Hill
Oh,
Talk.
oh, hey, this
Oh.
is Tree Hill Talk.
This is Tree Hill Talk.
But
Well,
One Tree Hill is a lifestyle.
what's happening?
100%.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, all right.
Things and words and things.
Such a good segue
Okay.
to our headphones. Our headphones we love so much from Studio Sweden.
Yeah. So we got these amazing headphones, as you probably heard. They're Studio Sweden. Sudio, Sweden.
Studio.
Studio. We just like to imagine that that's how they say it.
Yeah.
Studio.
And they're probably beautiful and wonderful. And
Oh yeah, like friggin' perfection.
Sweden was a magical place. When I went there, it smelled like
Yeah.
cookies. That's all I'm going to say.
Man. Well, if you like to eat cookies and listen to music or podcasts, you can get yourself a pair of headphones from Studio Sweden. They sent us 3. They're amazing. We've been using them. Our podcast is functioning much better with them.
It's
Yeah.
the most function it's ever been.
Yeah, and they're super comfortable, and there's so many different styles. And
I was going to say we're rocking the Regent.
yeah, we are
Yes.
rocking the
Yeah.
Regent headphones.
Rocking them with interchangeable caps you can put on them.
No, but you can
That's
make them, like to your liking.
Very personalized, but also stylish.
It's a Scandinavian design.
I know.
Ooh.
It's
They
like
got
IKEA
figured
for your
out.
ears.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, girl. They better use that slogan. IKEA for your
You're
ears.
welcome, Studio. It's IKEA for your ears. But really, go to studiosweden.com, and if you use the code One Tree Hill, One Tree Hill, that's all you gotta put in. You get 15% off. Get yourself some headphones. Get your mom some headphones. Get your dad some headphones. Get your siblings, your friends,
You get
your
15%
significant other, your dog, whoever. Get 15%
Imagine
off.
We should take a picture of like your dog
Oh my God, Loki.
Ooh,
with Loki in the
let's do that.
headphones.
I can
Loki
do that.
rocking the headphones.
Would be adorable.
All right, well, let's make it happen.
Put it on the Insta.
Put it on the Insta. But yeah, definitely check them out, guys. We love them, and I'm sure you guys will too, especially if you like listening to our podcast.
Right.
You'll hear us so clearly.
He's so
So
clear.
Crisp and clear.
We'll be right
No
there
issues.
with you.
Yay.
Yay. All right, check them out. Once you hit at checkout, get your discount. Bye.
All right.
And we're back.
I wanted to read what Joshua said on Patreon
Yes.
about the opening song.
Okay.
He said the opening intro was reintroduced because of fan requests to bring it back after it was removed both for time and that after the time jump in season 5, it was thought that the song no longer held the same meaning for the characters, which I thought was interesting because
I think it still fits the same meaning. I know they.
I guess now
I
that they're,
know
like,
everyone
older.
relates it to Luke because the
Right.
show started off with like it was his story, pretty
Right.
much, and he's in the opening credits, like
right
playing
still
basketball.
he's still in the opening
like
credits.
on the bridge. But I still think like if you really listen to the lyrics, it can still be fitting for
Yeah.
now.
It's hard because I think of it like we started this with the OGs,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if you think of it outside of a show perspective, hopefully this will make sense because in my head it makes sense.
Yeah, go
Go
for
So
it.
all these characters have evolved, and that's what happens in life. People
Mhm.
evolve, and sometimes stories are just not that interesting as you get older.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Right.
we probably don't even have to watch these characters anymore because it's just how they evolve. That's who they are. So
Yeah.
watching them as is isn't as entertaining as when they were younger.
Makes sense.
Mhm. I got you.
Yes.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
no,
Like
it
in my
does
head,
make
I was
sense.
like, so we're like
Sense.
peeking into Brooke's world and how she evolved,
Yeah.
and we're peeking into Nate's world. So sometimes
Right.
it's not so exciting, but it's just how
Yeah.
they are
Mm-hmm.
Right.
as people in this, universe.
The bubble.
That's the word, the universe.
The universe.
The Tree Hill universe.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's hard. So
agree.
I respect.
Yeah.
What they've
but
become.
since they did bring it back, you might as well have Gavin singing it. 'Cause
Right.
It's
No,
the same lyrics.
100%. Yeah, I just
Right.
don't know why we need.
Right. It's the
People
same
have it.
lyrics.
Have the original singing, like the original singer singing the song.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to use those lyrics and you said it doesn't fit anymore, having Susie Suh singing it
Yeah. Doesn't make it fit any more.
doesn't make it any
Yeah.
better.
How did they find who bidded to sing?
I don't know.
There was
If anyone
just
out there knows
up for grabs.
what made them decide
who
on
knows?
which artist to perform the intro,
Right.
hit us up.
Hmm.
Tree Hill Talk on all social media platforms.
Thank you.
I do have some tweets.
A tweet.
A tweet DMs.
Love it.
From Erica Wolf at Timones and Pumbaa.
Oh, cute.
Thoughts
Hello.
And we're back.
Rewind.
I'm shot. Okay. Thoughts/questions. That's tough for me. For episode 4. When I watched for the first time, I didn't know Sophia and Austin were dating while filming this. Now that I know, it almost makes these episodes more heartbreaking. They lived out a fairy tale on TV that they never had in real life. Isn't that odd? I'm obviously not an actor, but I don't understand how you can act these things out and not have them in real life. There's too much crossover. Hey, remember when you guys weren't on the Brook train?
Yeah. I remember it well, actually.
LOL. Also, am I the only one who thinks Haley washing Quinn's hair is weird? My sister and I would never do that.
Oh, no. I
didn't
think
think that
that's.
was
I didn't
weird
think
at
that was weird at
all.
all. But
didn't-
my sister and I are not the norm, so don't
Yeah,
go
you
by
guys
me.
are weird.
I didn't find the scene weird. I don't wash my sister's hair on the regular.
Yeah, but
like-
if she asked you,
but
if she just
if
got
sh-
shot, you would.
But yeah, if she was shot and she couldn't wash her hair, obviously I would do it.
Yeah,
Either
too.
of my sisters. And I've washed my sister's hair. Like if I dyed their hair, I'll
Yeah,
have them wash
definitely.
it. But
Remember the color run?
Oh, yeah.
We had
That
to
was
put
funny.
ketchup and Dawn
We had
in
to
my
put-
sister's hair.
Yes, and it still didn't come out, and
That
she
was
had to go
fun.
get her hair dyed for the first time ever. And she was
Yeah.
like crying. She didn't want any like fake things in her hair. We're like,
Yeah.
Sam, it will wash out,
Yeah.
semi-permanent.
right, chill.
That was really funny.
As for like Sophia and Austin.
I also was
And-
thinking that watching it. I'm like, oh wow, they're still dating in real life here.
Yeah.
Was it weird for them to say like I love you? Who knows in real life if they've even touched upon that yet? Or
Right.
I mean, I'm sure at this point they had because they were
Yeah.
been together for a
I'm
year.
sure as
it's
actors they
weird.
can. Obviously, it's probably tough sometimes.
I mean, especially we know Sophia and Chad. You
Right,
know,
divorced.
They were divorced.
But like, I'm sure they can put the line there and kind of keep it separate. You know, there's been plenty of people that hate each other in real life.
Yeah,
But then on screen they have
you would
great-
have no idea.
You would never know.
Amazing. That always
So-
Yeah,
amazes
but
me.
I do think of that too, like the things that they say or like even hugging or kissing. I'm like, are you separating like, you know, business like with pleasure kind of
Yeah.
thing? I think about it too when I see them on screen together
Mm-hmm.
currently. I mean, I thought about it too when I saw her and Chad on screen together, you know, as well. So,
Yeah.
you know, as the audience member,
happens.
knowing what you know now,
Right.
I think about it. Yeah.
I do think about it.
I wonder how it is offset.
I do have a little bit of trivia from our girl
Yay.
Tish. I'm so sorry. I am just
Letitia.
Letitia. God damn. At
Trish.
Dominique _1121. Hey ladies, not sure if you're streaming. We did.
We did.
But here is my trivia. 8-4, the episode is named after a song by All Time Low. Opening theme song is performed by Susie Suh. She wrote Susie Suh Groove.
Oh, she's got two names.
Two names.
Two last names.
Alex tells Chase that she's never been in love, but in season 7, she texts Julian that she loves
Right.
him.
I did say that, but also we kind of discussed that it wasn't
Mutual.
reciprocated.
Right.
So
Maybe she realized it wasn't like
wasn't
really.
love.
She wasn't really in love
Yeah.
with him.
Right.
She was just kind of like seeking. It was like the second he gave her attention that wasn't sexual, she was
like,
like,
"Oh, wow,
she like
this is
latched
love."
on, like,
Yeah.
you know, because it was
Right.
different from what she was used to. So I don't think that was like love.
And
It
I'm
was
glad
just-
that she realized that then.
yeah,
It's mature.
definitely. Just checking. I know we got some DMs on Insta. Let me just open Instagram. Beep bop boop. Let's see. Oh, Muse Chick, our girl.
Oh, hey. She's
Are you allowed-
scanning.
Sorry,
Are you
I'm
allowed
scanning
to
'cause
say the
I know.
things?
I want to make sure. I always have to read them quickly first because just in case. Because
You never
sometimes people
know.
are like, "Oh, she just said I just love Brilliant in this episode." Haha. She said how she missed the sip and watch. She was washing her babies in the tub,
Aw.
but she can still watch later.
Okay, yeah. It will be up for Patreon peeps.
It will be up for the Patreon peeps. Let's see. Did anyone else message us?
I did it. I loved Brilliant this episode. This episode. This one
I know,
episode.
This
Had
one
it.
episode that we watched.
But I always loved Brilliant, so can't go by me.
That's it on tweets and stuff from peeps.
All right.
Thank you.
I love the contribution.
Weird.
What was
We
your
are
favorite quote?
doing. I'm going to tell you my favorite quote.
Okay,
Okay.
you do that because I'm
I've
still
been
opening
told
stuff.
I'll have mad street cred when I get out of here.
That was a good
Victoria
one.
Davis. I loved that. I thought that was really funny, so I wrote that one down.
That was a good one.
My favorite quote is "All you own in this world is your integrity" by Julian. Said
By
that.
Julian, yes.
Yeah.
Telling that to Brooke.
I loved that.
I didn't really write down any quotes. I did like the Victoria one. It made me laugh. I just want to. We'll just lump this as one big quote. The whole Julian talking about the flowers situation.
Yeah.
His all the lines with him talking about
The flowers.
the flower
was very
arrangement that he
cute.
put together and how one accented the other. And
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Yeah. And I also liked the Haley quote where she said, let's see if I can find it.
Where is it in my notes?
Money and things don't matter, just us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she goes on to say family and all that, which I feel like
It's the
that
truth.
resonated
Absolutely the truth.
deeply. Yeah. I know my cringiest quote.
Your cringiest quote? Yeah.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
agreeing on
We're
that,
all on the
right?
same
I
page.
was just like, ugh.
If it's not till kingdom come, it's something sexual.
Yep, always. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Do we want to say the exact? I mean, I don't know if I have it quote unquote,
You
but
know
he
how
said
to keep your
you
head
know how to
down.
keep your head
Yeah.
down.
And then didn't he say
It
something
makes me
after
wanna
again?
vomit.
I'm pretty sure
That
he said
was
another one.
That was definitely the cringiest.
but like right after he said something else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, it's
That's the only
horrible.
one I wrote down.
It was another one.
Nasty, rude.
Do we want to jump into music?
Yeah, sure.
Got the music
Sure.
list queued up.
All right, Ingrid.
We had Good Life by One Republic.
Mhm.
Love that song.
It's a good
Love
song.
One Republic.
Very
We
good
had
song.
How by Maroon 5.
Yep.
I thought I heard them.
Yeah.
Just You by Amy Stroop. Love Is on the Way by Suzy Su.
So this one.
I'm just going to say her name like
Did
that.
we say it was Susie Sue?
Yeah, but
think
I
it's Sue.
still like
no,
Suzy
it's,
Su.
you can say Susie Sa.
Sorry. My Own Drum, Jules Larson, Peace in the Valley, Dawes. Dawes. Dawes.
Sounds sure.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Sick of Dreaming, Alexander Cardinal, Sleepyhead by why? Thom or Tom? It's THOM.
THOM. Thom.
Thom
Thom.
or Tom. Because if you write Thomas, it's
Right.
THOM.
That's right.
You're right.
AS. But
It
usually
might be Tom.
I think it's Tom. Now that I think about it, but usually people pull out that H.
You do.
This guy's
Right.
like, no,
Nah,
I'm
nope.
keeping my H. And then The Rock and the Tide by Joshua Roddy.
Joshua Radin.
Rady?
Radin? R-A-D-I-N?
Nope, no N at the end.
Oh.
Mm.
Maybe
I don't
they
know.
misspelled it because
Maybe
I'm
they
pretty sure it was
misspelled
Joshua Radin.
Good job, wonderhill.wikia.com. All right, so it's Raiden.
Yeah, I love
So
Joshua
maybe
Radin.
Tom is actually Thomas and they forgot the
Maybe.
AS.
I hope it's Thom.
Me too. I hope it's Tom.
It sounds like thumb.
Nice to meet you, Thom.
Thom.
The only trivia they had on here was, although credited, Jackson Brundage, who plays Jamie, Lisa Goldstein, Millie, and Lee Norris Mouth do not appear in this episode.
Yes, they do not. Sadly,
Lee.
for everyone. Lee, I missed you so much.
Lee, where are you? Beep bop boop. Do we want to do fashion, hair, and all that?
Yes, mine. I both. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll pick one. One.
Both hair and fashion. Brooke Davis always, but for the last 4 episodes, I've said Brooke. So that's my pick. I loved when she first came out and her hair was side parted. Sorry, I'm like flinging her headphones everywhere.
Flailing.
And it looks like she almost has a slight ombre to her hair. And I'm like, oh, you look so beautiful. She's just so beautiful.
yeah, she definitely, I think it's like a balayage.
A balayage kind of
ombre.
highlight combo. And it looked fantastic.
Her hair
on
is like
her.
honey colored.
It's beautiful. She just, just beauty. She's a beautiful girl.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really remember like a specific outfit.
I have a favorite.
Oh, go ahead,
It's
Michelle.
Twins.
Jen.
It's her outfit
At
in
the hospital?
in the last scene where she jumps in, when she lays in bed with Clay, and she's wearing those like, it's just a casual outfit, and I loved it. It's like olive green tight pant with like this grayish plum big sweater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very comfy.
And I'm like,
So
I'm
cozy.
really eyeing on. I was just telling Ing before
Uh-huh.
we recorded, I just want comfy clothes
Me
always.
all the time.
Always.
And
Yeah.
I love that outfit.
She was cozy. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously she's in recovery,
That's my
but
favorite
she was really cozy like the whole episode.
Yeah.
yeah.
I loved her twist hair into the side braid. I really enjoyed that as well.
My favorite hair. I mean, Brooke's hair has been really good.
Yeah.
But I really like the light hair trend that all the girls are having.
Yeah.
So Quinn's hair, especially in these 2 episodes, Quinn and Haley's, both of them, is so much lighter. It just gets
it's
lighter and
getting
lighter.
really light.
Yeah, but I really like I really liked Quinn's hair, even though it was kind of messy and like she had that braid and whatever.
I'm
I like
liking
it
it.
too.
a
I'm
lot.
liking how it looks on her.
Like
So
the
I'll give
lighter
hair.
in the front.
Mhm.
That little blonde. I like that.
I'm
Liking
gonna
it.
give
Yep.
hair to Quinn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And favorite outfit, anything Julian was
I
wearing.
know Julian looks super cute and everything.
He just looked. Was he wearing plaid?
No,
at
just a
one
gray
point-
T-shirt, and it said like state.
Oh,
or
there
something.
that had like
Oh,
something
okay.
across
Mhm,
it. That's
mhm.
why we thought it was plaid.
Yeah.
But the bicep.
The biceps
bicep.
were
So shout out to the bicep.
Shout out to the bicep.
biceps this episode. I'm gonna give a little for the biceps.
We had
Ladies say
Yep.
ladies say
Ladies say
biceps.
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 Nate had the good biceps playing basketball. Julian just existing, walking around delivering flowers.
Existing. Just in
Just
existence.
existing. Yeah.
Do you have your favorite character?
Yes.
I do too.
I bet we're all going to say the same.
Okay.
Let's
Should we
do
go
on
3?
3?
on 3?
1, 2, 3.
Julian.
Julian.
Nice.
Yeah.
He just did everything he was supposed to do. He was
just
the
yeah,
man this
fresh.
episode.
He's great. He's great.
He was doing all the bitch work, but making his rounds, getting the flowers, picking up the
bitch work.
things.
He wasn't
But like
like that,
in a
though.
good way. It was. I didn't mean it like he was doing the bitch work. But
Yeah.
you know, he was making he was doing his errands and he was doing it right.
Yeah, he was making his
Yeah.
rounds.
Get it right, get it tight.
Yeah, and it like came from a genuine place.
So
Yeah.
genuine.
He picked up the flowers. He was checking in.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Brooke is under duress.
Yeah,
Clearly,
she's dealing with
So
some stuff.
he's doing it.
Yeah.
You doing it?
He's going around making friendships.
Yes. Appreciated. He talked to Nate. He talked to Haley.
So Julian is
doing-
our boy of the week.
Boy of the week.
Yeah.
He's our favorite.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely
Least
Definitely.
favorite.
Oh.
It's
I'm
either
gonna-
Chase or Alex.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna, and as much as I really enjoyed them, I think I was gonna say Alex.
I was gonna say Chase
yeah,
for
like,
the head comment.
yeah.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
I want
He
to say
said it.
Chex.
He did say
but-
it.
Checks as a whole, but
Chex
like
isn't in general.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. Chase was kind of bothering me,
Mm-hmm.
but Alex was bothering me.
Me too.
But I think it
Alex
was because
bothered me a little more
she was
than
bouncing
Chase.
off Chase. So I'm gonna blame Chase on it.
Are you
I
gonna
like
blame
that.
Chase?
I'm gonna bum off you.
Yeah,
I ugh.
And I'm gonna say Alex, just to throw it in
All right,
there.
so we got the whole check.
We got the checks
situation.
mixed in
Checks
there.
as a
As
whole.
much as I did enjoy the
You had
new
hearts
romance,
on your page.
Yeah.
I did. But also when I compare them to the rest of the characters, I'm like, well, they're like not in comparison.
Yeah.
Dull in comparison. So
I mean, mine will always be Rachel. I'm sure wherever she is, she sucks.
She's your ride or die hate.
Ride
ride or die hate.
Yeah, she's my ride or die hate.
Yeah.
Do we want next week's title?
Yes.
Yes,
And
please.
blurb.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Well, it will be in. Wow,
It will
2
be
weeks.
in
Oh, right.
2 weeks
In
because
2 weeks, in 2018,
when you
we
hear
are
this.
taking 2 weeks off for the holiday.
Merry Christmas, actually, because
Yes.
this will be uploaded before Christmas.
It will
be up
the
Christmas
Sunday,
Eve.
It will
Christmas
be up
Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Oh,
But we'll be back on the 8th
Yeah.
yes.
for our
So,
sip and watch.
officially.
Yeah,
So
Uh,
really, it's only 1 week of them not hearing
that's right.
from
True,
us.
true.
So
Yeah.
True. 2 weeks for us. Yay.
yay.
Here we go. Why did this? I keep getting these stupid ads that come up. I'm sorry.
Did anyone, when they went on Patreon's website, get that it was like urgent?
Well, the net
Oh yeah,
neutrality.
net neutrality.
Okay, yeah. See, I just didn't even reel it. I didn't even reel it. Read it. I didn't read it.
Yeah, no, they put that on there because they're trying to.
I thought it
take
was
away
a.
our
I
rights.
thought it was a virus, and I was like, oh no, not Patreon.
And then they were going to change their fees, but they're not doing that
no,
anymore.
I know. I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right, fucking bag of dicks. This freaking this pop up keeps coming up on Wiki.
Well,
On the
as
One
you're
Tree
doing
Hill-
that, I'm gonna read our shout out of the week.
Okay, you do that.
Shout out of
Shout
the
out of the
week.
week.
Shout out of the week.
Okay, so on iTunes we have it's Ash Def 87, ASHDEF 87, and they just write love in the title. They say, "Okay, I love this podcast. I've been pressuring my friends to watch this show for years because I want to hear their reactions and joy to things I love, and this is the second best thing to that. I am so excited for the girls who have never watched the show to witness the insanity to come, and I can't wait to hear their reactions and experience the show for the first time through their eyes. Thanks, Ash Def 87.
Cute. My wiki is
Oh,
having this stupid
having a
pop
little-
up, and it keeps. It's one of those pop ups that when you hit close, it opens it
Ooh.
anyway.
Oh god.
All right.
And then, but that's like where I get my blurb and all my info
Yeah.
is the One Tree Hill wiki page.
That's all right.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Can't
We would-
deliver.
We'll have to refresh.
We'll just have to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give it one more go. If it pops up again, then we're just gonna move on.
Well, you're doing it. You're doing it.
Oh, maybe I'll just read the blurb from here and I won't click it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not next week, but it's one. I'm excited. Okay.
Oh.
Nobody taught us to quit.
Nobody taught us to
And
quit.
the blurb is, as Clay is discharged from the hospital,
Okay.
Nathan contemplates walking away from the NBA.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Brooke and Victoria disagree on how to handle the company's financial problems, and Chase discovers a secret about Alex,
Ooh.
which means we're getting more checks.
Great.
But maybe they won't be golfing and you guys won't hate it as much.
I'm sure I'll still
Yeah.
have like eye rolling.
I just don't want them golfing so much.
You're going to eye roll more than with Quay?
um,
Is that equal amounts of eye roll? I don't think so.
probably not. No, but I'm sure like I don't know. I'll probably be like, this is lame.
All right. I hope that
With checks.
they prove you wrong.
I hope so too.
Just like
so
I
too.
hope Quay proves me wrong. It's my hope. My goal for
I mean, today I feel like was a Quay win.
it was a win.
It's because we didn't have much of it.
It was a win.
It wasn't an oversaturation.
But that's how I need it.
Sprinkled.
Not
Little
just sprinkled.
sprinkles.
Just
Mhm.
sprinkled. It's like
Sprinkles.
people that you can only take in doses. I can only take Quay in doses. So
Okay.
let's just
All
keep it at that.
That's right. Yep.
Well, Clay is getting discharged next week.
Yes,
So,
he is.
well, to whenever
This is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so they're going to be back to their cute ways.
I don't want to spoil things. It's not a spoiler, but I want to give you guys a little bit of excitement.
Okay.
Can I say? It's
Sure.
not
Sure.
spoilery. At
Sure.
this point, fuck it. There are holidays coming.
Oh man, that's something.
Holiday!
Merry Christmas to us.
Yeah.
So
that's
there are like
exciting.
some.
We knew they were
events.
coming in season 8. We forgot.
Oh man.
Yay!
So
Yay.
there's that, guys.
Oh, look at our bars.
Yeah, the bars.
Oh my god,
just
that's
shot
so
up.
exciting.
Yeah.
I love
Merry
that.
Christmas.
Not next episode though. Sorry.
Merry
But
Christmas.
That's
Soon.
okay.
Soon.
I
That's
have
okay. It's
something-
coming soon.
Yeah,
that's
that's
all I
fine.
needed to know.
Because I know you guys always wanted that, and it's
did.
happening.
Friendship and family
Friendship
ships.
and family and holidays and, joy.
holidays.
That's my kind of show.
Awesome.
That's
I'm
Good
exciting.
shit.
Very.
That's
That's
great.
very exciting.
Is that everything? We did
That's it,
all of the
guys.
segments.
I have to say I enjoyed this the most so far out of
season 8.
season 8, episode 4. Hopefully that continues the trend.
Okay.
This
very-
episode wasn't too bad either. 3.
3 wasn't. Yeah, it was pretty
yeah.
good.
Mhm.
This one I enjoyed. I guess the mellowness
Yeah.
It
of
was
it.
pretty mellow.
Yeah.
Mellow.
And Julian was a nice little
Yeah.
gem.
We got some good Julian scenes.
Yeah.
Some good
Victoria scenes.
good Victorian. Nate. Oh yeah, everyone was just good.
Yeah.
Everyone was just good
Except
all
for
around.
Chex.
Except for Chex.
Except for Chex.
Sorry, Chex.
Well, they got the new.
We prefer our Chex Mix with sriracha. Thank you.
Yes.
Agreed.
Oh, I could eat some more.
We
of
were
that
eating
now.
some Chex Mix with sriracha.
It's if you haven't had it, I
Go to your
highly
local
recommend.
Target and
Yes.
get a box because that's
Very good. Very very good.
Shall we do our Patreon,
I think
babes?
that's all we have left to do.
That's
right?
it, guys.
We have a Patreon page. It's a crowdfunding site for content creators like us. So if you like this podcast and you listen every week and you want to throw us $1 a month, go ahead. Patreon.com/treehilltalk, or you go to treehilltalk.com and click the
Support link.
button. Thank you. I was like, fuck, what's that button called?
There is a support button.
Big old support button. And yeah, if you like the show and you want to lend support, you could do that on patreon.com/treehilltalk. We have different levels. They range from $1 a month to $50 a month, and there's tons of perks, behind the scenes, bonus content, visuals, live streams every Monday.
Monthly subscription boxes.
That's like a Loot Crate, but One Tree Hill themed, which always includes a pretty cool t-shirt and other goodies. And it's just a fun community. So if you want to check it out, feel free. And now
Yeah.
we're going to shout out the babes that already
Shout out
support
them
the show.
peeps. I'll start from the raw treatment.
Roll call.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Michelle is so hurt.
It's like this is the first time we're doing this.
Michelle's
Wow.
face.
And it's the last episode of the year.
Oh,
Do you want to say it again
I
louder?
don't.
And
I know.
okay.
She is. Ooh.
She's mad at me now.
She
Um,
is. Ooh.
So the lovely Michelle said roll call, so I get to read now.
To refresh your memory.
To refresh your memory if you didn't remember.
You didn't hear?
We have the royal treatment, Nicole, Joshua, Michaela, Teresa, Jessica, and Kelsey. Woo.
Yay.
Then next we have the trick team, Elizabeth, Letitia, Allison, and Sangeetha. We have the close over bros, Ashley, Victoria, Brittany, Gwen, Chandler, Sophie, Steve, Kristen, Kaylin, Amanda, Ryan, Logan, Kendall, and Jason. The Keys Scott Body Shop crew. We have Monica, Jesselyn, Manon, Tyra, Kayla, Erica, Dominica, Hannah, Erin, Shanique, Keegan, Tevin, and Jake.
Woo!
That is the tier. All them vowels.
Yep.
Then the last we have the Ravens: Adana, Mandy, Jill, and Alicia.
Yay.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
guys. We have some new pledges in there, so welcome.
Welcome to the
Yay.
family. Remember the Ravens? Remember the Keith Scott Body Shop?
Oh, geez.
Remember that, guys?
I'll always remember. It's always in my heart. It's always in my heart.
course.
Keith Scott Body Shop.
Keith Scott Body Shop crew.
It's so fun to say too.
It is my
It
favorite
is.
tier.
And we have for those that watch the podcast on video, you guys can see our little Keith shrine is us with Keith himself,
Craig.
Craig,
Oh, he's so cute.
and all of
And
our
his little
boys.
hat. Craig had his dog at Icon this year, and
know,
it was
his dog
really
is so
funny.
cute.
It's like a little Maltese, right?
I
Wasn't
think
Yeah.
so, or a Bichon.
a Bichon?
Bichon.
Maybe
Like
it
Little
was
white
really
floofy.
little floofy white
little
dog.
floofy little white dog. It was
Yeah.
so
It
cute.
was so cute.
We have all the artwork up there. It's a pretty dope set.
It
And
is
we,
a dope
we have
set.
accrued a pretty
a
good
lot
amount
of
of stuff.
TH.
It was a good year,
stuff.
guys.
It was a good year.
It was our
A good
Tree Hill
year.
tour.
That's a great year. A great
Wait.
a great way. A great way to look back at our year.
Yeah.
Is our shrine.
It was a
of Tree Hill
good
stuff.
year for Tree Hill Talk.
It was. It was a really good year.
And
for Tree Hill
here's
Talk.
to another chunk of
Yeah.
2018 with
Yeah.
Tree
Thanks
Hill
to
Talk.
you guys
Thanks,
for
guys.
all of your support, and just, you guys are the best.
Yeah.
Kelsey sent us an awesome present today.
Big shout out to Kelsey.
Thank you
you,
so much,
Kelsey.
Kelsey. You were awesome.
She sent us a huge box filled with presents.
goodies, with coffee mugs and some candy,
Yeah,
and
socks.
hair scrunchies,
Oh, and we
Socks.
got drink.
and we got things
what are
to
they-
mix
Mixers.
mixers
I
that
can't
we want to
think.
use on our other podcast. It Takes Three,
Yeah. Which
where we talk about shit.
yeah, we talk about all the stuff over there. So
Yeah.
if you like to hear our voices and you want to check out another
If you
podcast,
think our voices are soothing and fun,
check it out.
You should check it out.
It Takes Three podcast with the number 3. But we're excited for what 2018 is gonna bring.
Yeah.
And thanks for
Thanks
joining
for
Thanks,
joining us this
guys.
year.
We love you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Happy Monday.
Bye.